All right, guys. Johnny Five O is out of jail now, and there's already a news story on him. SGV News First, or Bell for Freedom. One of them just said that in the live stream. That there is a news story out there about him. And so I looked it up on Google. I'm going to put a link to a news story in the description box below. It doesn't name him by name, but it's Johnny Five O. It talks about a man who got arrested at a public library while resisting a peace officer and trespassing. And I told you guys they were going to get him for that. But somebody also mentioned on one of my videos about this that I'm laughing at Johnny's misfortune. No, I'm not laughing. That's a misunderstanding, and maybe you don't know me very well. Sometimes I just laugh about stuff. You know, I may say something and laugh or make a joke. It's just me. I don't know that Johnny Five O's arrest was right or wrong. I say that because I don't want to speak from ignorance in saying that Johnny had a right to stand in that library and film. Because you got to remember, even though libraries are publicly funded, they could fall under the guise of business, if that makes sense. Like here locally, our city and county libraries here are publicly funded, but they're also considered, I don't know how to word it, government business, I guess, to where, like, if let's say you're here locally, if you're in a library, the city library here, and they say, we need you to leave the library. Yes, we'd like you to leave the library. You know, you have to leave, or you could be trespassed for not leaving that library when asked to do so. I think any government office, well, most government offices, or some here locally, I'm like, some, few, many, others, dozens, I don't know. No, but I think some government offices here are like that, to where they can trespass you under certain ramifications. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get lost in my own head. But I think a library falls under that, where they can ask you to leave and you got to leave. So I don't want to speak out of turn and say Johnny was right when he may have been wrong. But I don't want to say he should have got arrested either, if he had every right to be in that library recording in public. So I'm not sure, though, that he had a right to stand. I think if they asked him to leave a library, he has to leave, I believe. That's just, I don't know. Somebody actually posted a comment on that too, saying that yes, libraries do fall under that category where if they ask you to leave, gotta go. But no, I'm not laughing at his misfortune. Sometimes I may laugh, and I don't know. It's just sometimes I say something and I amuse myself. I'm not against Johnny Five O. I'm not going, ha, he got arrested, yeah. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not how I feel. I just don't know exactly if he was right or wrong. I mean, when I said that, when they said he should have left, he should have left. He could have avoided arrest, and he could have still made his point. That's what I was saying. Somebody posted, it was Ive Peters. Thank you, Ive, for the reference to Johnny or Kenny Rogers. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to just walk away, know when to run. And of course, that's a song about poker, which I love, and I know all those terms in poker. But you do have to know when to just hold 'em and when to fold 'em. You got to know when to walk away and go, you know what, I'm out. But Johnny didn't. He made a point. He stood his ground, and that might mean something. I mean, for him, that might mean something. I personally would have walked out. I would have been like, all right, fine, I'm leaving. I'll go out to the sidewalk and finish my story. He did make a good point, though, in that in his video, you never really hear the officers say, stop, you're under arrest. The officer pushed him out of the library and then she said, leave the property. He said, F off. And then he gets arrested. Like, he was never really told you're under arrest now or you're being detained. They told him to leave the property. He was never actually, I didn't see where he's actually giving a trespass. He was verbally trespassed, right or wrong, but I didn't see where they handed him a trespass warning and said, there, now you're warned, now get out. Now, okay, now you're under arrest. I didn't see that. So his lawyer has some stuff to play with here. Low battery warning. His lawyer has some stuff to play with here. We'll see how it plays out. But again, I'm going to post a link in the description box below. It's the news story, Santa Barbara News, already doing the story on Johnny 5-0. It took him a day. Ain't even a day yet. Thanks, guys, for watching. And again, I'm not laughing at Johnny's misfortune. I hope it didn't come across. Well, it probably did, because I laugh all the time on my videos. It's not because I'm laughing. I don't know. I'm tired. Thanks, guys, for watching.